Hey guys, welcome to the Ace of Plays channel and another chill, laid-back post-commentary video. Today I've got something a little bit different for you. We're playing Mill. Someone posted a Mill deck on Twitter, and I just figured, you know what? If I could mill like a full test or a DJ, that would be like the most fun I could probably have in Gwent right now. And I didn't successfully mill a DJ because I got so wrecked, but we got a full test coming our way here, and you're gonna see me wreck this fool. There's gonna be a second game afterwards against Francesca Dwarfs, and that one you'll just have to see how it goes. But this one, spoiler alert, it made me happy. So we're moving Vernon Roche to the top, or Roche Merciless as he's called. So let's talk about Mill. I've never talked about Mill on this channel. I've never showed Mill, but Mill has been a thing since, you know, way back in open beta. People are very divisive on Mill. You know, a lot of people are saying that it's like it's super cancerous. Like, why would you want this in the game where you're just removing your opponent's deck? They don't get to play their cards. And you know, Mill exists in... Yeah, my opponent misplayed with the Blue Stripe Scout, but that... I promise you that does not matter for the outcome of this match. But yeah, Mill exists in a lot of card games. Magic the Gathering. I don't know about Hearthstone. Yeah. Magic the Gathering. I mean, if it exists in Magic, and it has for so many years, then isn't it a viable archetype to have in other card games? Well, of course, Gwent is different because the decks are smaller. There's a lot more reliance on thinning and tutoring, consistency, and you know, Mill decks punish that. Like, I played against an Ardal who thinned 8 cards in 2 turns. I lost to raw power because Ardal is messed up and Mill doesn't have a lot of power. But still, like that is Gwent, like thinning 8 cards in 2 turns. And so something like Mill, and especially with card advantage, of course, like if you mill your opponent all the way through in round 2, or by the end of round 2, then you get like 3 card advantage because they don't get to draw cards. And you have cards like Stregobor, like Tibor, Vilgefortz that, you know, just further punishes this. We got a summoning circle there. We got a lot of good stuff in this match. But yeah, like Mill, it's very divisive, and like the excuse has always been like it's easy to beat. Like, they don't have a lot of points, you can easily 2-0 them, and usually their milling won't matter too much unless they hit super core cards. And you know, that's another thing that, you know, you can say makes Mill more balanced, but you can also say it makes Mill more cancerous, and that's like the RNG of it. Now, Nilfgaard had gotten a lot of tools like the Courier, which you just saw, which does enable Mill to be less about RNG and more about, you know, setting it up. But it's still a little bit random, sometimes very random, what cards you get to mill. And sometimes it goes in your favor because you get something really good. You get your opponent's win con, you get their Glusty, you know, you get their Pavetta. Other times you get a shitty bronze and you're basically doing them a favor. So it's high variance, and like when it works well, it's very oppressive. When it doesn't work well, like, it's very easy to beat. And you know, like I said, like if you can probably easily 2-0 a lot of Mill decks, just based on raw power. Doesn't matter if you're a card down, whatever. Doesn't matter if you lost your win con. Sometimes you can just win based purely off of that. But yeah, now you're gonna see that I'm just gonna go down a few cards because I just don't care. I'm Mill. So I go down 2 cards to take this round, and yeah, just so I can, you know, bleed a little bit round 2. Mill a few more cards. I mean, that's what it's all about. But yeah, Mill has always been a controversial topic. And I've never voiced my opinion on it. Not before having a YouTube channel, and not so far while having a YouTube channel, but I mean, I guess I should talk about it. I mean, I guess I have been talking about it for over 5 minutes, but but that's just more laying the groundwork. But so while I'm just milling this boy around too, let's talk about Mill and my opinion of it. In Magic the Gathering, Mill is one of my favorite archetypes. Like, I love playing like blue-black Mill, stuff like that. In Gwent, it just feels bad. It feels terrible to get milled, and like the only reason like I even got myself to play Mill today and actually enjoyed most of the games is just because of how shitty the ladder is right now. Like milling this full test felt perfect. I did not feel bad at all. But in a more varied, balanced meta, I would feel like such an asshole for playing this. And then someone comes around with like a cool deck with like synergies and all sorts of setup, and then I'm just like, oh, boom, that card is gone, that card is mine, that card is banished. I would feel so bad for playing that shit in a more balanced meta, more fun and enjoyable meta. You guys may have noticed, like, some of you might have picked up on this. Like when I started the channel, I used to, net deck a lot of tier 1 decks because I wanted to show them off and show new players, like, this is what's hot right now, this is at least one way to play it. My way is not always the best way, it's rarely the best way. But I've kind of gone away from that, more and more towards just playing what I think looks cool, maybe going more tier 2, even tier 3 decks, if they're more fun. Sometimes playing, stronger decks, because a lot of strong decks are actually really fun. And the fact that they're strong is just such a huge bonus, so I recommend everybody try them out. But I've gotten more and more away from just playing busted shit and OP shit, tier 1 shit, and I try to play more varied stuff. Like I really wanted to play dwarves, and like I don't know, like dwarves feels pretty good, so maybe it's like tier 2, high tier 2. I just played it because it's fun. Like dwarves are awesome. Dwarf tribal really working out is such a fun experience. I played like Aced Regis multiple times because like your continued struggle has grown amusing. Like when I if I were to play like DJ right now, I would just feel bad. Like, yes, I would probably rank up like a mother flipper and get so many wins, experience, all of that stuff, but I would feel so bad because if I know that I'm making the other player feel bad, then I'm not enjoying it as much. Like well, yes, maybe I'm just, that good of a guy. I don't know. I mean, it's just that, like, when I play against DJ, and, here we gotta win. Like, hopefully you guys are paying attention to the gameplay, because I'm not really talking about it. This is more just a topical video where I want to talk about Mill while showing you just a couple of games that I play with Mill. We do what must be done. I hope you guys are okay with this type of format. Let me know down below. I know a lot of people like it when I explain my thought process, do live commentary and stuff like that. Once we get back to streaming, you will have access to a lot of content like that, so I kind of want to keep my videos to be a little bit more like this. I feel they have more purpose, because like today, like I wanted to talk about Mill. And I had some Mill gameplay, and I can just put it together into a nice topical video with gameplay, commentary, discussions, stuff like that. So just let me know what you think about this. This video is not sped up, as you may have noticed, because it was only like just above 15 minutes long anyway. There's no need to speed that up. But where was I? Yeah, like when I play against stuff like Dijkstra, full test commandos, like anything that's like the tier 1 deck, that's the broken shit that people are calling for hotfixes on. When I play against it, I feel bad. I enjoy the game less, and I want to go do other things. And I don't want to make other people feel that way, that just... like getting like a win streak, ranking up a little bit, it's not worth making people feel bad about Gwent for. Like I love Gwent, and even if you take away like the whole part of me, you know, running a Gwent YouTube channel, and of course the more people play Gwent, the more viewers I can get. But even if you take away that, like, I want the game to thrive. I want this game to have a lot of players who love it. You know, put maybe some more positivity on Reddit and on the Ace of Plays Discord. Like, I want to see Gwent thrive, because I think this, like just like when you look at like the core mechanics, how the game actually works, you know, balance aside, and you know, some underdeveloped archetypes aside, I truly believe, like, out of all the card games I've played and seen, which, I mean, it's quite a handful at this point, like, I can completely, honestly, legitimately say that Gwent has all the potential in the world to be the best. The absolute best. Like, if you want like a strategy card game, skill-based, tactical-based, like, Gwent is the best game. Like, I truly believe that. Like, after all the expansions and updates that we've gotten since Homecoming released, this game is just straight up the best. And, like, yeah, we have some metas where I'm not enjoying it, but like I still know that, oh my god, this is such a fantastic game. They're gonna patch it, they're gonna update it. Because, like, CDPR have been really good about, like, changing things that players don't like, you know, adding a lot of good stuff. Like, sometimes, like, things go wrong. That always happens. So I'm not blaming them. I'm not threatening to leave Gwent, because I know that they're gonna fix it and it's gonna be great again. I just, you know, maybe I'll play less for a couple of weeks. That's fine. But this game, like, to me, legitimately, this is probably the best card game that I might ever see, or at least that I will see for probably a lot of years to come. And I want a lot of people to see that and come in and play the game, and, you know, have like a lot more people building decks, testing decks, refining archetypes, you know, discovering the little spice that's sprinkled here and there. Yeah, I love this game, and I love this community. Like, that's why I do this YouTube thing, is because I love this community, and I want to get more in touch with it. And so I don't play... I mean, yes, I'm showing you a video where I play Mill, but normally I don't play oppressive stuff. I try to avoid that, because when people play against me, I want them to, you know, walk away, you know, gladly hitting GG and thinking, wow, that was a cool deck. I want to try something like that. Instead of thinking, oh my god, another one of these fricks. You know, and shut down their computer because they don't want to play anymore. You know, they go play something else. I don't want people playing other things. Play Gwent. Always play Gwent. But yeah, like I understand, like, Gwent is a competitive game. You know, there's a ladder system, there's a pro ladder. So of course, there's gonna be a bunch of people who you know, abuse. Like, it's not even abuse. Like Dijkstra is a leader that exists in the game. It's not like it's a bug or anything. Like, he's just strong. So I'm not gonna call it abuse. You know, people who take advantage of the strengthened position that Dijkstra is in. Like, I get it. Like, there's always gonna be people like that, because, like, there are people who want to be competitive and they want to win. I mean, like, we play games because we want to win. Like, of course. But I guess I just don't want to win that badly. I'd rather just, you know, have fun. And, you know, how can I expect other people to try to steer away from OP decks to play more fun stuff if I myself am just sitting here spamming Dijkstra, you know? By the way, I haven't played Dijkstra. I'm not going to play Dijkstra until he gets nerfed. That's the kind of attitude I often have. Like, I'm not going to play this until it gets nerfed. I avoided Syndicate for like a whole week after release until the first hotfix. And then I played it for a little bit. I realized that it was still really broken. And like I never play Syndicate. Like I don't want to. I don't get joy out of that. Like I love the faction. I love like the coin mechanic. I feel the faction is super fleshed out, synergistic, so I want to be able to play it. But if I were to play it right now, I wouldn't enjoy it a lot. Like I enjoy more getting wrecked when I play dumb shit than you know, wrecking fools playing Syndicate. But hey, I guess I'm just that good of a guy. Like and subscribe. Here's our second win. Again, I hope you guys didn't mind that I didn't really talk about the gameplay. Like, that's just there to give you something to watch. Like, if you want to watch gameplay, you want to see a couple of games with Mill, you know, it's there for you to watch. It's relevant to what I'm talking about. But this video is definitely more of a topical discussion video, and I would love to hear your thoughts about Mill. And, I mean, I guess, like, oppressive cancer decks. I want to hear your opinion in the comments, so let me know. Let's start some discussions. I always enjoy talking to you guys. I apologize that sometimes I have like just periods where I don't reply to any comments. It's just, it slips my mind, and it takes a while for me to get back to it. But I do read every comment, and I want to reply to every comment. And you know, let's start some discussions. Let's get this going. So Mill, and otherwise cancerous, oppressive stuff. Your thoughts down below. I'd say pen in for your thoughts, but I'm not gonna pay you. I'm gonna give you more content. And of course, I might as well plug this, you know, custom card series. I really enjoy doing that, and people seem to really like it. So do continue to submit custom cards that I can feature on this channel in, you know, fun little videos where we take a break from the gameplay and just focus on, you know, more fun and creative aspect of the game that we all know and love. So yeah, I guess that does it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more like just normal videos of me doing live commentary and explaining the thought process, you know, just let me know, and I'll try to do that. It's just that, like, if I'm recording myself, you know, doing a live commentary while I'm playing, like, I get so extra stressed out, extra frustrated, and like if the video turns out to be bad, I just feel like I wasted time. You know, I can't upload that. Whereas doing it this way, like, I'm just playing Gwent. I'm just casually recording it at the same time, and if it turns out great, or it has like some value, like, you know, these mill games, then I'm like, okay, this can be a video. But if it turns out to, you know, go poorly, and I get all salty and mopey, like, okay, I'll just go do something else. I was just playing a game. I wasn't recording a video or anything. So that's why I'm trying to steer away from, you know, the live commentary. Try to keep it to the streams. We might do stream highlights, so you'll get some videos of that. But I mean, just let me know. Like, I want to hear your guys' feedback. I'm trying to change up my content and improve it in a way where I can perform better, and maybe you can enjoy it more. But I need you guys to hook me up with some feedback. So yeah, like and subscribe. Comment down below. And I will see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.